It should be back now. Right? God, please tell me it's back and everything's fine now. Now, do you remember playing split screen racing games with friends? Oh, God. Them's the days, right? Man, this UI feels huge. That's what I get for trying to be fancy. Never try to be fancy. Oh man, I could have run 4 KSPs at the same time. Okay. This looks much, much, much more normal. Settings. Let's just take a quick look over our UI settings. UI scale 90, app scale 90. Yeah, close. Resume. Okay. I promise, maybe now everything's better. That looks sexy. 007 was the best split screen game. I'm gonna go Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo. That's probably just me. All right, no, we got the LC built. Was I going to start plotting for our big boy booster? Which, man, should we use the A4? Well, we're gonna have a lot of upgrades that come down the tank or come down the pipe here pretty soon, so I think we'll hold off. Ketchup is a smoothie, and I'm tired of saying it's not. Holy shit, you're not wrong. 100%, absolutely not wrong. All right, staff, let's get some researchers working on stuff. We'll hire 100. No, I just want to hire 10 for right now. And we'll hold off on hiring 10 engineers until we got something for them to build, which is when our sounding rocket pad is done in 2 months. Whoosh. Ding. All right, now we can build these suckers. We're going to build a lot of them because we got stuff to do. We took the first launch in the Carmen line contract. Hopefully we'll knock that out first run. Knock on wood. I don't know. A wild Veos has appeared to really make sure that we're paying proper tribute to Agathorn. Save. All right. And oh, tooling. Let's tool all. Tooling will cost 3,000. Sure. And now we can unlock 9 parts for 7. Fine. 1, 2, 3. We'll queue up 4 of them and leave. Let's go adjust our staffing. Maybe we can get our first launch done before I have to go in 2 hours. Fruit, check. Added sugar, check. Obliterated together, check. Yep, checks out. Damn right. Sure, you drink ketchup smoothie with Oreos. Have you tried? You're not trying hard enough. Exactly. There you go. Sounder has a maximum of 17, so that's what we'll hire. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Put them all to work. Researchers, what's our maximum? 300. We'll hire 210, let them do their thing. Early tracking systems will be done in March of this year. Perfect. That's when we'll start building out our new stuff. Q launch failure. Hey, so wait till nights go. Yep, you're 100% correct. Oh, our first rocket won't be done until May. Fine. Although I really wonder if, you know what, we can start building a launch complex based on loosely what I think we're going to need, which is fuel and mass dependent. Right? So here's what we do. Not caps lock, LC test shot. Fine. Hit save. We're basically going to leave all of this on here, and what we's gonna do is slap a tank on here with I clicked outside of KSB. That was dumb. Engine. Should we do the A4? Or should we? I mean, we're using everything else Russian right now, right? So logic says we go with the RD100. And we fill that for the RD100. We make sure it's in its own stage. Cool. What's your rated runtime? Minute 10. Give it a minute 26 worth of fuel. And how tall is this thing? All right, it's 15 tons and it's 13 meters high. So I actually want to make this 2 meters. Give it a little bit of overburn just in case. And we got fuel for what will inevitably be the upper stage. And we hit save and we hit new LC. Maybe account for the RD101? Sure. Maybe we build the LC for both by doing something dumb like this. Click it onto the 101, hit remove all tanks. Fill it for the RD101, that's minute 12. You're ready for minute 25. You're saying maybe I should, well, because this is going to be kind of expensive to build. Should I consider, well, I mean, the fuel types, it's ethanol 90, liquid oxygen, ethanol 75. So there is a difference chemically. And this way we can make sure that the launch complex is ready for both, although it's going to cost a little bit more up front. And it'll also account for things that are way too wide. So maybe we just, like do this and then do this and make it extra tall, but it'll accommodate the tonnage up to 35. Size your launch pad so the rocket I build is just inside the minimum mass. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm worried about now, is if we build a starting rocket on this with these specs, let's go to new LC. Maximum tonnage, minimum tonnage would be 29. Yeah, and I'm thinking our first ones are going to be barely 20 ton. Stretch this tank and still, yeah, that's if we do LC for this, that takes our minimum tonnage down to 14, and the tonnage limit would be 38. Maximum tonnage would be 19. That's probably too small. So you have lots of extra locks now. Oh yeah, you're right. So hold on a second. If I tank UI, let's remove the liquid oxygen because we're probably not going to need it. That drops our tonnage to 25. That's much more reasonable. What does that give us? LC2 would be a minimum of 21 ton. I think we could stretch and make that work. Maximum tonnage of 29. And yeah, I think we can do that. Take 142 days to build. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Thank you, Simev. All right, we'll go ahead and start building that LC also. And then, okay, what did I forget? Dang it. I forgot to name it something. Show head management, construction, launch complex 2, cancel. Yeah. All right. What did I mess up? 21 ton is too much for an RD 100. Is it now? Okay. So new LC, maximum tonnage. So if we adjust this down to like what, 28 ton, still puts our minimum tonnage at 21. How low do we have to go to make that a thing? 25, 18 ton. So 25, oh, can't do decimal places. SRBs to the rescue. Yeah, I'll say, like, I'm sure we can find a way to make it 21 tons, but that does limit our effectiveness, I think. It's all right. Now our minimum tonnage is 18. That should put us in the RD 100 range. Build. Are we building it now? Show height management. Yep, I forgot to rename it though. Dang it. Fine. It's just going to be boring old Launch Complex 2. Save, leave. Okay. Construction on that has started. You personally went with 22 ton, a 22 ton max. All right, so we can warp until early tracking systems are done. And now we really need to get our hands on some science. Yeah, we got until May until that thing's done. If you take your upper stage and slap a few of those on as a booster, yeah, we're not going to narwhal it, not this save. I'm going to make a proper Soviet B thing. All right, let's roll that one out. We're going to finally get our first launch, probably. Well, it'll leave the pad. It will definitely leave the launch pad. All right, first launch. Yay. We are only 2.5 hours in. I will say about an hour was fudzing around with display stuff. Oh, at $5 it breaks. Man, I mean, it is first launch with really crappy tech. Doing not a whole lot of work. All right, waiting. Good, everything there is set. Throttle is set to full. Put 4 of them, and you can get an early core lift cross. Science missiles. Okay. Now we got actual timing to deal with. So 3, 2, 1, go. Ignition. Separation. Hey. Man, I really think that I have done something terrible to my texture, Tuffix, or something configuration where everything just now looks like garbage. Everything really does look like garbage. Oof. Okay. Well, that sure is a thing. I can fix it next time. I'm sick of fixing stuff. Sorry if it looks like garbage. Y'all are getting hella downsampled. Might need one more restart. Yeah, might. We'll see how bad I have to pee later. We'll figure that out. Alright. Wow. Stop playing with shiny buttons. Alright, there's engine failure, so let's go ahead and stage it. Kaboom! Oh, so much TWR and flame out. What's that going to buy us? 144 kilometers altitude. Sweet! Can we... No, we cannot arm through the right-click menu anymore. Or currently, or right now, or whatever. 1 second. I just want to check something. Really sorry. Settings. Blah, blah, blah. And yeah. Texture quality. Full res. All that is... Yep. This is going to have to be, at the very least, a game restart. Blah, blah, blah. Camera wobble. UI. Scaling is fine. UI elements. Don't care. Altimeter position. We'll leave that alone because I'm old and resistant to change. Okay, accept. Resume. Let's keep going. Hey, somebody owes me $5. Go, baby, go. Hey, we got a bunch of things here. Vessel complete. Yeah, it's fine. First launch completion. Yay. Uncrewed speed record. 900, 1200. Altitude 40 kilometer, 60 kilometer. Good enough for me. And we're about to get our Kármán line. Man, I'm quite upset at how bad this looks currently. All right, there's Kármán line and another altitude record. Sweet. Yay, we gained 10 more applicants. Excellent. At least this looks pretty good. I mean, somewhat. The rocket looks like garbage, but hey, we can read the menus. And yeah, time to stop playing with shiny buttons, or at least spend a lot more time trying to figure out how to get the graphics settings I want to work working. And yeah, mods don't support UI scale changes. It is what it is. Here we are, doing stuff while it machine broke. Fair. Fair. All right. You get that data. That sexy data. Yeah, you get it. All right. We'll up the physics warp just to speed through this. Maybe we can get actual stuff done. Hey, and there's another contract complete. Uncrewed altitude record of 140 kilometers. Sweet. For our first launch ever. I'd say that went dang well. Now everything after this will fail. Yeah, it'll hit the ground hard and explode. So let's not count our recovery or count our rockets before they're recovered. Plummeting swiftly to Earth on what I can only... Yeah, I guess Katniss Cape Canaveral isn't working with these display settings, or it's thinking... I don't know what the hell it's thinking, but I'll fix it next time, I promise. Maybe we got runways. Maybe we can still do X-plane stuff. I doubt we'll get to it today anyway. We might start building an aircraft sometime soon. All right, parachutes are out. Parachutes go full deploy. Full bump. Nice. I'll take it. So if we add a payload to this, however, I don't know if we're actually going to be able to use it to cross 140 kilometers, but without maybe an engine upgrade or a serious overburn. I noticed our engine failed a little bit before it had completed its burn this trip up, so I don't know, maybe? Well, I guess we'll see. We'll see. We'll figure something out probably, or we won't, and we'll just build a bigger, better rocket. Probably. D-spin motors would probably be a worthwhile idea. Splash. Recover. Normal recovery is good enough for me, thank you. And we're going to get a small bit of science out of that. Oh, was anybody paying attention to the ComNet thing? Did we have signal that whole time, even though I reduced the gain on that antenna by a whole bunch? Massive mouse pointer is massive. Oh, cool. We even got a nice picture. 5.5 science earned. I'll take it. And 113 points. Not bad. Not bad. And hopefully our program will be peaceful. It really depends on how much fucking around people want to find out about. Sweet. And we got 10 applicants. Let's put them quickly to work. For right now, we'll dump them into the research division. Cha-ching, because we're about to give them a bunch more work to do. It's more a poke of space. Fair. Awesome. And this is back to where it should be. All right. We got 10 science to spend. So post-war rocketry testing, we'll start there, and then we'll get material science, because yeah, those conventional aluminum tanks would be nice. Supersonic plane development, we do want the X1 cockpit and the supersonic wings before we start in with any of that. But we need this to complete the programs we're already involved in, so I think we'll spend 3 here first. We could do avionics prototypes right away, or early rocketry and just skip a step, like putting both material back to back. Like, oh, these two? Yeah, probably should have done that. This is a quick and easy. We'll knock that out. Hopefully we'll get another launch. Yeah, we can still do early rocketry and skip a step. Or we can do early solid engines, which, meh. Yeah, that's 4, so let's go ahead and put it into early rocketry. Finally spend less on tooling that way. Yeah, I think you're definitely right. And maybe before we iterate any of our designs or start designing our big boy, we'll wait to get that one. Hopefully we'll 1 or 2 more flights and we'll have the science to add that to the queue. Hopefully. I don't know what our percentage was on that one, but we can, work to complete. Oh, you know what else we should start doing? Training, proficiency X1. Oh, we don't start with any Kerbals? I have to hire them? Well, F that. We'll hire them when we start building the aircraft. Post-war rocketry testing tech. Okay. And this will be ready July 25th. Oh, LC2 will come online. We could actually start building stuff. How's our research? Yeah, post-war materials will be ready. Yeah, maybe we do early rocketry next, so we can get at least the engine and the frame of the next rocket will come around. And this one, honestly, we can just delay as long as we want to. So let's start with that. Launch Complex 2 finishes up. Who is trading on this? Did I spend money on that? Gotta be fucking kidding me. What's our... Yeah, wow. We're sinking money pretty quick here. What's our next objective? Available. Optional, required. Low space biological experimentation. Launch and recover a biological capsule, 35 units of scientific equipment from over 100 kilometers. Low space film return. We're going to want a bigger rocket for that just because it's kind of big and clunky. Reach suborbital trajectory and return. Yeah, we can do that one right away. We'll take you and boop, 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 goodbye. Okay, so that's our next objective, is to do the same thing. Training the Ghost Squadron, apparently. Apparently I am. Alright, so we just have to launch and recover. That's going to be our next one. I guess that's Sounder 2, Sounder 3, and Sounder 4. We're going to try to put bio stuff on. Oh, we don't have that unlocked yet. That doesn't come along until early science, which will be October or September 29th of this year. So what else happens around September? Okay, this one will be done a month beforehand, and then we can modify it with the new bio stuff and see if that will work. Probably. So let's get our next launch under our belt. Yep, post-war material science. Excellent. Glad that one's coming along. Ding. And then LC Sounder 1, the one that fails. Let's get you rolled out to the pad. Vessel complete. Thank you very much. We'll try this launch, and after such, then we'll start building our big boy, our RD-10 whatever, RD-100 something, and see how well testing on that can go. Because, yeah, that one's going to have to do film camera return, a couple other things. All right, so make sure these are, yep, waiting. Throttle is set to full. All right. Ullage, ignition, stage, and we're going. Wow, 2 in a row. Hopefully. Well, we just have to launch to above 140 and recover, right? That's the terms of our contract. Orbital info, you can move out of the way. I did accept the yeah, suborbital return. Reach space. Okay. Space, does that mean 100 or 140? I don't know. I don't remember. We'll shoot for 140. How about that? Burn, baby, burn. Other than the rocket looking fuzzy, it's going pretty well. I think this one has actually now outlasted its predecessor. No, we got to 20-something before that engine failed. About another 7 seconds of run. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, it looks like it actually is going to complete its burn time. Well, almost. Did it fail or did it... no, It burned through. That was burned to completion. Excellent. All right, staging in 3, 2, 1. Boom! Wow. And flame out. We're going to hit 152 kilometers altitude. Well, 151-ish. We're going to lose a little bit to drag there. Not the worst situation ever. Are we running? Yes, we're gathering even more data. Sweet. Go ahead and arm the parachute. Physics warp through it. Man, 2 in a row. Dude, what? Telemetry analysis, flying high, has been transmitted. Excellent. So yeah, we got good comm signal. You can probably cut the gain on this transmitter a little bit more. Because honestly, since it's recoverable and it's got plenty of battery, we can wait for it to be hate scatters TAA. When it transitions. And there we go. Reach space, return home safely is our last objective, and hopefully that will just happen. Okay. We gathered some science from up there. We're going to gather science all on the way down. 3 more minutes of falling will complete that. No, temporal anti-aliasing. Okay. I did not know what that meant. Never heard that before. Like, yeah, depending on the angle at which we look at this thing, it becomes significantly less fuzzy. Bunk. Okay, that completes our run of science. Here is basically drag being a drag. I'm absolutely shocked that this thing doesn't tip over, like end over and just, lawn dart itself straight down. Parachutes. Yeah. Looks like we're going to actually hit dirt this time. Parachutes full deploy. Kathunk. Yay. It looks like we should have no problem recovering this safely. As long as Veos doesn't come back to bite us. Causes flags to flicker. Have to make a new config to disable it. Interesting. Yeah, one of these days I'm just going to sit down where I have some time. Time. I don't even know what that is. And figure out all the graphic stuff on this and try to get it something close to how I like it. As I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to do an entire anything with it looking like this. I'll be lucky if I make it to 7 o'clock. Boop. Well, I don't care if you fall over, but okay. Really, bro? Really, bro? No, recovery was significantly hindered by ghost physics. Oh, come on. Give it back. Give it. Give it. Give it. Damn it. Come on. This was not the problem with recovery I had anticipated. Come on. Give it. Yep. Yes. Normal recover. Oh, come on. Normal. Dude. Sometimes you just have to dance. Time warp. Can't. Moving over terrain. Oh, dude. And if I leave it while moving over terrain, yeah, it's going to revert back to a previous state, like launch. Okay, hey, maybe it's settled down. Are you settling down? Tracking station? Can you go to it? No, that'll still take it back. All right. Have you gotten all your wiggles out? Like, talk to my 5-year-old. Come on. Get the wiggles out. It's time for bed. I'm just gonna roll down the hill. Is that enough? Yes, got it. Gotcha. Gotcha, bitch. And then we got oh, what's it called? Persistent rotation. So even if we did time warp and it was dancing, it would continue to dance, unimpeded by things like reality, snappings. Oh, no worries. You just missed a lot of really, really dumb stuff. I tried to be fancy with my graphics settings and my screen resolution, and it screwed everything up. But now we got 6.2 science to spend. Let's early material. Oh, wait, we need 8 for that. So we're at least a launch away. So we'll keep that in the bank. Now we're going to start queuing up our big feller. Probably, yeah. First iteration will be a RD100. Second iteration will be the 101. So let's go to, oh, hold on a second. Just a quick look at the stuff. We could, oh yeah, that's the biosample, and that's the advanced biosample. We can fly a biosample on this. It's film return that we really can't. So if we do this, no, yes. Ta-da! I feel like there's just so much wrong with this. It looks extra goofy and it bothers me somewhat. So here's what I'm going to do. And then, because we can, and no one cares about your experiments. Oh god, did it? What just happened? Where? Oh no. EEX, really, bro? Yeah, that's not at all what we want to be happening right now. Man, okay, yeah. I'll take that. We can tuck those in nicely. Excellent. Well, either way, Wook, I'm glad you made it. Thanks for interrupting your nap. All those SRBs are basically recovering jam. Yes. Yes. Your point. I don't know. We want to see how fruit flies handle 2.5 seconds at 30 Gs. Sounder 1 bio. Save, and we'll edit our next one. Actually, let's just throw it on the build list. It hasn't started building yet, so 1, yep, unlock 1 part, good enough. 2, sweet. They turned into fruit paste. You know, science needs to know, so we have to figure this out. New. All right. So for our big feller, you only need to be a science core. Well, we can switch to post-war and hit unlock. Close. Thank you. This is basically the recovery bits. Communication. We don't need a whole lot of gain on the antenna. We can save some weight here. I think our last ones are at 10 dB and we still had plenty of signals, so we'll take this down by half to 5. And ramp out the inner. Yeah, looks like we can go all the way to our minimum specs on it here. Sweet. All right. And now, whatever payload we're going to carry is going to be. Should we put it inside a chassis work and have this act as a landing bumper? I'll show you what I'm thinking about, I guess. Science, early film camera. Oh yeah, you know what we should do then is walk this out to what, that's going to be 1.25. So if we go out to a solid 1.3, that gives us enough room to put in our lattice work that we will need. So let's move you out of the way for just a little bit. And structure, bloop, boom, truss, rod diameter. Let's go up to 20 millimeters and 6 rods. 1.2. Let's stretch y'all out as much as we can. I think we can go to 1.275. And then 1, 2, 2. Here we go. Up the length, blub, 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 and the pitch. Let's see if this fits. It does not. Of course not. Why would it fit? Yeah, we can snug it in there. Almost. Yeah, the pitch angle on the rods needs to be different. Some reason going into 0G makes fruit flies stick to this side of the container. D-spin motors. That's what we forgot. We forgot D-spin motors. You know what we're going to do? We're going to disable symmetrical rods, and we're going to take them just to being straight, and we're going to adjust their length. 1.2 meter seems about right. Yeah, it might even be a bit much. We'll come down by another 1/10. Actually, no, I want that to act as like a crumple zone. So if we just set it right in there, just like so. I'm trying to think of the best way. I think the best way to put this together is actually going to be to slide this in from the bottom. So this is why I don't feel bad about starting this save off with, 500,000 funds, is because I'm going to do just a lot of dumb things like this. Let's go to hollow cylinder. Make the outer 1.3. Flatten it out. Yeah, 1.2. That looks good enough. RO does not have specifically adding rods to everything, so Kazuo doesn't have to hurt himself like this. It doesn't hurt. I actually enjoy this part of the process. I think it's fun. I'm a glutton for punishment, I guess. Make these 15. Drop your length down. Make your top diameter something like, I don't know, 500. Certainly we'll take the rods count down to 6 so that they kind of line up a little bit here. And ploop, there we go. Other scientists claim fruit flies lose their wings after 5 generations in 0G. Our experiment shows absolutely in 5 seconds. Don't know why they waited for them to breed. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? I mean, honestly, it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. All right, and parachute. We'll stick with the one we got. Boom. Just 2 parachutes are nice to have. Yep, that fits pretty nicely. We don't need any spares. And we can probably leave the rest of the specs alone. 5 and 1, absolutely. Fantastic, that worked out fine. And then we go to do this part of it and make sure everything just fits. Sweet. There's our camera box. We could probably shorten this up, but we'll leave that open so that we can put more sciencey bits in it should we feel the need to do so. All right, and then so next is the I don't know, the bump stage, boost stage, the kick you in the butt stage, hollow fillet cylinder. Yeah, that's what we're looking for, but with 0 fillet, and we'll drop that inner down to a solid. Yeah, I mean, inner of that is 1.2, so that's going to collide. We can bring this out to like 1.19. Walk that inner all the way out, drop the length. There we go. The lovely lady lumps. Check it out. What we do need to do is switch that to plain metal and switch you to plain metal and switch you to plain metal so that I don't hurt myself. Sweet. All right, and then how to do the Russo B kick stage in a way that doesn't look entirely stupid, but still doesn't massacre us on tooling. This has been a persistent problem for me. Maybe we'll just do like a donut stage, a dennet tank, hollow fillet cylinder. Yeah, take that length down and take the outer size out and switch it to high pressure aluminum because we got the new stuff. U1250, boom. When do we get an upgrade for you? It's a long way down the road, isn't it? Yeah, the U2000. That super duper long way. Okay, and then boink. It's a minute 12. Your rated runtime is 56 seconds. You know what? I think we'll push for it. We'll see what happens. Honestly, if we wanted to tuck this in as much as possible to keep our upper side not so crazy. All right, and let's make that inner down to what? Actually, we can, yeah, 300. That's fine. Let's just leave it there and bring the outer down. Yeah, minute 8. Oh, but if we up the fillet to make it a real donut, you know, it's not bad. There should be some plumbing, but I'm gonna not torture you with all of that this time. Probably. Nice moment in Moto 2 today. F2 equivalent on bikes. Guy who's been in Moto 2 since 2017, scored several podiums, finally won his first race today. Nice. Oh, that's awesome. Good for that dude. All right, and structural bits. Let's go ahead and get this trussed in and looking somewhat appropriate. Rod diameter, we'll go with 20 millimeter rods again. The top diameter of 1.2, what was the diameter on these guys? 1.275. That'll work. 1.275 bottom diameter. Oops, way overshot. Way overshot. Okay. Jake Dixon. Man, I mean, good for him. That's awesome. I don't know. That's got to be an amazing feeling, right? Finally claim that podium. All right, and you can come out to 1.3. We'll flatten you out because we don't need any actual size. The inner can be 400-ish. And we'll just see about length. Oh, wait, yeah, because it doesn't connect to that. Dumb. Extra dumb. The top diameter has to be, outer is 1.950. Can we tuck this into 1. Wait, no, 1.09. No, 1.195. So it's oofda. Will they fit? Yeah, it fits. Awesome. We'll leave the bottom that same size. I just need Hulkenberg podium, dude, right? Oh, man. I could say, like, honestly, nothing would make me That would make me very, very happy. Unreasonably so. 470. Excellent. We can actually close in that hole at the bottom a little bit. Yeah, 300. Perfect. And of course, let's get rid of the plate. Okay, there is. We should have ullage motors. We really should have ullage motors on this. And spin motors too. What should they be part of their own stage so that we can get rid of them? Or do we just poke holes in the plate and go to town? How much tonnage is it? Those are really quite light, but also quite large. And so maybe we gotta just stick with tiny spin motors. You know, Hulkenberg ran the Le Mans 24 really for fun. An off weekend in F1 and won it, right? No, I did not know that. 919 LMP. Dude, no, I did not know that. I'm pretty new to this whole thing, so go easy on me. One shot kill. Dude, that's awesome. Alright, we'll do 4 for ullage, and let's sink these into the plate. I know, this is not exactly up to my normal, barely passable standards. I apologize, but I did waste a disproportionate amount of time trying to get this thing not looking like garbage. We need the name for this, y'all. Let's hit all the buttons before we get any of the buttons right. Dude, really? Thank you. Lock to 90, thank you. Clink. And now we will sink these in so that they don't look quite as stupid. We'll leave the top arms on the decoupler. Really kind of tuck y'all in. Not burning away at the rods. Cool. All right, and now we build the rest of our stupid rocket. We're already at 304 days. We're going to tool the hell out of this because I have a feeling we're going to fly it multiple times. Alright, and we'll just go basic bitch on the payload, not interstage. We want a hollow payload adapter. Kadunk, there we go. We'll take you down to 2 meter. Make sure we got plenty of room. Excellent. And now we need an avionics core that actually can maintain control. So near Earth, oh, that we don't have that unlocked yet. So this is going to be quite the chunker. Diameter 2 meter. Actually, I want you to be a hollow cylinder so that we can adjust more precisely. We'll take that in for right now and drop this down to what, 400? 10 tons, 20 tons. We'll do 22 in hopes that we're somewhere around there somehow, maybe. That's 72% utilization, so we'll open up the inner and try to walk that up a bit. Won't start actually making a difference until, yeah, one more click. Yep, there we go. We'll get you to about 99 point. Oh, not quite that much. 99.8. That's fine. Communication. Let's disable that antenna. Save some mass there. Because why not? Save. All right, and now the rest of the booster. Clink, boom. 2 meter aluminum fuselage. Let's get an engine underneath it. No, we spec'd it out for the 100. Let's use the 100. Unless we have the upgrade available. We do. Spec it for the 101 then. Dang it. We do, or is that being researched and we can unlock it, but we can't build it yet? I don't quite know. We'll just go ahead and spend the money. Why not? We know we're going to use it eventually anyway, right? All right, so fill, and that's exactly 1 minute of burn time. You are rated for 1 minute and 25 seconds. It's probably going to be a bit 115, 130. All right, that is a goofy looking rocket. That is extra goofy looking. Sorry, so back to structural. Let's make this not quite so goofy looking, shall we? Hollow cone, top outer 2 meter, bottom outer, yeah, we'll leave you at 1.25. Why not? And build on a rather extreme boat tail, just to make it not look quite so silly, I guess. Dude, I'm not, I really hate that. Excellent. Still looks pretty silly. Yeah, that looks much more normal. Now we're at 20 tons. So we actually do need to go up a bit in tonnage. Oh, excellent. All right, let's make sure we're not salvaging mass where we don't need to be. Sorry, you can't say boat tail. You think, thing that happened. Oh, yeah, the thing that happened. Squish. Okay. I promised myself I was not going to make jokes or just be weird about it. So, yeah, sorry. Sorry, now we're all in this place thinking about it. My bad. All right, so no, fairings can probably go here. That's stage decoupler, which actually can go here. Engine, staging. We're all going to hell together. Yeah, probably. All right, now let's make this look fancy. Right? Arrow, proc wings, supersonic. Lock to 90. I guess we'll do 4 wings this time. Why not? Right? This may get there sooner than others. It's not a race. Everyone will get there in due time. Oh god, and I can actually read this menu. Thickness root. Let's 9.5. Yeah, we'll go with that. Are you sure about that? Oh, we're all getting there at the same time? Can't really say a good time for that one. Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Let's tuck these in so that they look like they're an intended part of the structure, I guess. Bloop. Amazing that they're doing still somehow less dangerous than trying to beat the world water speed record. Yeah, no, like, oh man, water speed stuff is ridiculous. And immensely, massively, horrendously dangerous. Like, for just no, I mean, plenty of good reasons. It's hard to be like on the water and at that kind of speed without exploding. Everyone who's attempted the record since 1978 has died trying. Good, wow. Turns out water's really hard at high speeds. Yeah, yeah. Who knew, right? All right. Does this look Cold War-ish enough? All right, and God, I really wanted those to be a whole lot smaller than that, but you know what? We'll put brake fins on the bottom here. Procedural wing supersonic is not what I'm looking for. Procedural wing all moving supersonic is. Lock to 90, thank you. Press the J key and drop the thicknesses at the root down to 9.5 because that's what we were at before. And at the tip, we'll just really skinny it out. All right, and then y'all can come up here like so. Dink. All right, is that 1950s retro futury enough for y'all? I kind of like it. I even like the stagger. It's not my intent. I wanted to make one complete piece, but that is, I'm happy with it. This thing's gonna fail so hard. Save. And we need colors and probably a better name. So while we're getting this simulation ready, oh, that is too dang tiny. We'll go with a 1.65 meter clamp. Will that work? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Save. And let's run the sim. See what happens. We'll enable part failures because we have failures due to high dynamic pressure enabled to make things more miserable for me. So we'll just, I don't know, we'll see how this goes because this is going to have to accomplish, oh man, one of the contracts is you have to launch a film return canister, something like 200 kilometers downrange, and hit an altitude above 100 and altitude above 100 kilometers. All right, just a quick review here. Main engine start, clamps off, then fairing sep, then stage sep, and then ullage and spin, and then U1250 ignition, and then ditch the junk. All right, throttle is set to full. Ignition. I don't have rocket sounds. You guys don't have rocket sounds either. Well, great. I got a minute to figure this out. Audio mixer. Properties. Why do you always do this to me? Windows. I am so sick of you deciding what my default driver device should be. Like, I am absolutely sick of this. Now we got rocket sounds. Not 100% sure if chat is appearing on the screen either. Oh, really? It is not. Because it is way off the screen. God. And I don't even know how to fix that. Scale filtering, blending mode. Can I... Man. I'm glad this rocket just has to go straight up this time. So you know what? I'm going to just... can I copy? Yep, copy. Paste. Oh, but it pastes it in the same location, which is so far off the screen I can't get to it. You motherfucker, OBS. Alright. There's engine flameout, which puts us to about 273 kilometers up. That's awesome. Fins doing a good job of being fins. Man, that would result in so much authority. My god. Can you imagine? Next time, I kind of want to see what happens. Let's fairings off. Let's see how well the rest of this thing lights up. We can turn on the camera if we want. That'd be handy dandy. I don't think it going this high up is going to be good for it, to be real honest. Stage. Insufficient avionics. Throttle is still set to full. Ullage and spin. Ignition. Yeah, we got to work that real quick. Man. Okay, pretty capable rocket. Alright, center source. Horizontally, Control-Alt-C. Oh, yeah. Alright, let me... Oh, can I not? Alright, Control Alt C. That did nothing. Center source vertically, Control Shift C. Not changed. Control Alt C. Still no change. I don't know how. Yeah, unlocked, visible. Yeah. Anything I press is not moving that chat box thing to anywhere. Yay. Properties. No, setting it to the default doesn't fix either. Is this the new non-beta LCnP? Yes, it is, with the source selected. Yeah, I'm like it's highlighted. Have highlighted it. Let me transform, rotate 90 degrees, flip, fit to screen, send center to screen. Okay. And that would obviously be the, yeah. Let's remove that one. Let's try this. Transform. Where was it? Center to screen. Awesome. OBS. Yeah. Okay. That's even better. Well, now it's definitely not. Is the source lock icon locked or unlocked? Unlocked. Oh, crap. I'm going to have to... This is actually going to take a little bit to figure out. Let me arm this parachute. Oh, wait. Yeah, we can ditch that. Yeah, we're going to go up to 715 kilometers. So we'll see how well this parachute holds out while I try to figure out... anything, really. Ah, jeez. It's been so long that I've forgotten how to link my chat. Alright, well. I'm gonna let y'all enjoy this in a little bit of sped up motion. I really gotta just moonly things. Yeah. I gotta go visit Little Cosmonaut's room. I will be back in just a minute. I don't know if I'm gonna get chat figured out today, but we can at least get some rockets painted, named, building, something like that. Anyway, I will be right back, I promise. Alright, I'm back. Well, off to bead. Wow, Mr. Mark, you got to stick around for a long time. Dang, buddy. Thank you. Much appreciated. Alright, do we want to fix chat right now? I do not want to fix chat. I really should, but dang it. This really should be just like a one-touch ad, right? I guess I can see if I still have my stream elements. Oh, come on. Google Chrome is being... Oh, there's some explosions. Hey! The film canister is surviving. Dude, what? You ever really fix chat? A touche. And that Google Chrome is just being absolutely terrible today. And yeah, that means it'll be a browser source. Let's dang it. Yep. Okay then. I don't know if I'm gonna fix chat right now for y'all. I mean, I'll try to read stuff out and be as attentive as I can. Very, very, very sorry. Parachutes? Sweet. Spin it to win it. You know it. Whoa, I hit a thing and I did not mean to hit a thing. So sorry. Okay, so this will actually survive. That is super better than I thought it was going to be. Alright, revert to the VAB. Did anybody come up with a name other than Off to Bed? And yeah, I think we'll do a quick paint on this. So long time no see. It was like a year. Oh wow. Yeah, welcome back. Good to see you. Nice fade to black there. It's only awesome because it was entirely unintentional. All right, and we'll stick with Centaur Common Core for at least most of this. Recolor GUI. Bunk. Bunk. This will be a clean, easy, scientific rocket, right? With extra large finnage for really no reason. Go to red and white checkerboard pattern. Supersize the fins. You got damn Tintin. Tintin the moon rocket. Also, what we need to do is for standard control, reduce their amount of deflection to something like 2 degrees so that we don't tear this thing apart. Does paint add weight in that recolor thingy? I don't think so. I would be super duper duper shocked if they were that level of invested, but let's nope, nothing changed. That remove the fins and you got the world's biggest leading edge will go black. Section also black, just to keep some uniformity there. Oh, forgot to do trailing edge. Trailing edge, I guess we'll just keep it black. We'll just do very simple, super basic black and white, because I am a fan of two-tone colored paint schemes. I guess you could, yeah, it's still two-tone. There we go. I'll take it. You know, if the fairing was a little longer, it would be a little more interesting. Save, let's purchase our tooling. Tool all. That'll cost $38,000. Ouch. Yeah, fine. Do it. We'll expand things marginally, but if this thing works as intended, it will do its job. LC Sounder Alpha, no. Switch to LC. Let's go this way. Launch Complex 2. This should work. Add it to the build list. Failed editor checks. Insufficient liquid oxygen. Are you kidding me? Size limits exceeded. Are you kidding me? It's 3.4 meters wide because I had to add stupid fucking fins to it. Seriously, man. Fine. That puts us within our regs. We stretch it out just a little bit. Yeah, okay. Fine. Jeez. Well, that just looks stupid. We're going to throw the whole thing away. Not that bad for the first big rocket. I know, it's just a painful number to see. And how do we not have enough liquid oxygen? We made this LC specifically for this. Fine. Fine. Upgrade. Maximum tonnage 25, minimum tonnage. Yeah, fine. How long is it going to take to renovate? 11 days. Okay. All engineers at Launch Complex 2, but yeah, there were no engineers assigned yet. Anyway, okay, hey, we built a rocket. Well, we designed a rocket. Steps are being taken. Now we got to bump the bios up. All right, Launch Complex 2 will be done, and then we'll start building our big boy rockets. Excellent. There's that. Design your first rocket with fairings. Looked at tooling cost of said fairings. Decided to yeet the fairings into the bin. Understandable. Quite understandable. Launch Complex 2. Can we build you now? Yes. Cannot be built. Contains parts which are not available at the moment. The fins. The forkin fins. Oh yeah, we need supersonic plane development, which is where in our research queue? At the bottom. Well, this won't be ready until December. But I guess if we bump them up, that's a pretty low point cost. Yeah, we can dink, we can do that, and then we can go back and wait. That's September 14th. I don't know what day it is right now. So fine. That was really silly of me. In the bin! R&D upgrade coming down the hole. Booyah, and then supersonic plane development. No, it's August. That's only like 15 days. I'll take it. Don't know what day it is. Hell, I woke up from my nap not knowing what year it was. Right? Alright, and we can hire some more researchers now, but we're still bleeding money, so maybe we'll wait for that just a little bit. Grind the aluminum down to make soda cans for the R&D team to eat. Okay, can we build you now? Yep, we got to unlock 8 parts for 2,000, spending 7,000 credit. Yeah, do it. And we'll queue up 3 more. Perfect. And then we'll staff that LC. You even need the moving fins? Probably not. The A4 and derivatives have built-in thrust deflectors. They do. But after that engine flames out, if we want to, continue to pitch over a little bit or maintain something, we're in researcher. LC2 has a max of 112 engineers, so let's go ahead and hire 100 and then 10 and then 1, 2 and assign them all here. 112 engineers assigned. That's really going to hurt our dailies, but okay. Close. And how long until Sounder Bio is ready? October 12th, 1951. I did take the contract, right? No, I did not. Available, low space biological experimentation. Oh, we gotta have 35 units of scientific equipment also. Dang it. Low space film return, we'll accept that one a little later. Alright, so let's go ahead. 35 units of scientific equipment. I'm assuming that means sounding payload. Alright, don't know what they've been on as strong than the government provided crayons the Marines get. And scrape some rust off the cars in the parking lot to make thermite. Thermite. When you want your rust conversion to be spicy. No, spicy air. Quick save, dummy. Alright, quick saved. Sounder bio, let's edit you, because we got to put 35 units of sounding payload on board. I guess we'll see. Hey, 666. I noticed that. I took a screenshot when I started the stream, and I'm like, I need to preserve that. So no one else follow. We cannot ruin it. Everyone unfollows. It becomes ruined. Alright. 35 units of sounding payload. First we need fuel tank, then we need... Do we need it to be in a service module? Does it have to be high pressure? Oh, hold on a second. Let's close off tank UI. Make sure we don't... No, wait, yeah, service module. If it were a standard tank. Sounding payload. And let's fix the diameter to where we want that to be. Okay. 440 will need to be 35, yeah? 35.1. And reattach the nose cone. Yeah, this is the thing, the issue I have with some of the struck parts. The top and bottom nodes don't quite match sometimes. And so you gotta tinker with them a little bit to make things fit. Oh, come on, you're still... Leave a gap for the Kraken. Not today, Kraken. Go. Nudge. Nudge. Too much nudge. One less nudge. Nope, one less nudge still. Dude, finally. Okay. And we're just going to leave it like that. Hit save. Don't think it's worth it to buy the tooling, to be real honest with you. God, it takes it from 62% to 20% because we added one dumb thing. Yeah, unlock one part. That's fine. Yeah, well over 5k at points. So you're going to make you pay save whether you want to or not. All right. You know, can't argue. Can't argue with that. Oh God, which one is it? Yeah, it has to be that one because we upped both bios to the top of the list, and now that won't be ready until December. Fine. Warp to complete, I suppose. Going full helicopter parent. Yeah, you hit time warp. Okay, Sounder 1 bio will be ready soon. When will the OSOX be ready? God, April of 1952. I guess that's not that far off, all things considered. So let's get this one done and see if we can't knock this contract out. All we have to do is hope to all that is high and holy that it actually makes it to 100 kilometers with all this crap stacked on top of it. Bleeding money. Okay, hey, yeah, nighttime launch? Sure, why not? Are we going to have our first real-life engine failure? Oh, I should have hit duplicate and scrapped the other bio. That would have been smart. Dummy. Right on, Malky. Thanks for hanging out. See you next week. Have a good evening. Alright. Okay. Quick review of staging should be just fine. Excellent. Let's bring up the contract parameters. 100 kilometers with biological sample, which, by the way, we should kick you on. It is on invalid situ. Perfect. And recover that sample. So we have to get to 100 kilometers and we have to recover it. I think we might be stressing the parachutes soon. I guess it'll still be in the USSR for another 40 years. Yeah. Why is that flag bouncing? Good question. I don't know. It's waving in 8-bit. Let's get this underway. And it's not look at the flag while we do it. It's excited. It's got the jitters. All right, ignition in 3, 2, 1. Boom. All right. Solid light from our Russo bee. And we are going. Hopefully. You see the new post-apocalyptic FAK builds. I watched N9s. I haven't gotten to Beardies yet. It blows my mind that Beardy is about to finish his college degree. I've been watching his channel since he was a confused teenager. Yeah, same. And he's been around for a long time now. I guess, relatively speaking, a long time. A pretty decent amount of time. Alright, are we gonna eclipse? No. We're gonna top out at 30. Man, this thing is much, much, much heavier than its prior iterations. 45. Man, we'll have to see if this kick really gets us to above where we need to be. He and Tape had the Fall of Kerbin BD Armory series. Oh god, I remember Tape gaming. I loved that shit, man. Alright, we're gonna fire the upper stage in 3, 2, 1, go. Yes! Apogee is up to 107. Barely across the line. Hell yes. Go, baby, go. Yep, and that is running. Sweet! And that wound down is when FAK started. God, way to make nostalgia go nuclear, right? Feel you had your brother's 18th birthday yesterday. Said Tape is still doing stuff? I thought he kind of like took a step back. Or maybe you just take a step back from doing realism overhaul stuff. I do think he had some realism overhaul stuff going on, like way back in the day, like before I started my 113 save. Do not the drag. Yeah, it looks like we're going to get there. This is still giving us a readout of 107.07. It was 7.9, now it's 7.8. Now it's 7.7. I'm sorry, how much drag is there at 94 kilometers altitude that is having that much of an effect? Or, oh, it's probably the ghost dancing saying you shall not pass. It's arm the parachute. He does software dev for a living now. That, yeah, he had to start adulting. That sucks the most. Everybody hates to start yeah, it always sucks when you have to start adulting. Yeah, I know exactly how much time that can steal from you. Get some homemade strawberry cheesecake. Actual soft cheese is in the stage before it starts turning solid as the base. Oh man, I love cheesecake. That's just mean. Did you bring enough for the whole class? But rather thick. Hey, you know, no complaints from me. What a beautiful sunset that we're going to physics warp on past as we try to recover this sample in an orderly manner. Temp scan, yay, we got more science. Even pressure scan, sweet. Did we, I guess, oh, those are upper atmosphere, not space, but I guess we can stop flying those on things that aren't going to cross the 140 mark. Dumb, she lays down on her toys and then cries because it's uncomfortable. Doesn't think to just move. But that's where she wants to lay down. The toys are in the way. You should know to come move them. Kids don't get intelligent before they hit double digits. I would say honestly, the real intelligence doesn't come on until about 30. No offense, anyone, but when you're 30 plus, you'll look back and go, God, I was such an idiot. I mean, when you're 16, you look at 12-year-old you and you go, God, I was such an idiot. When you're 18, you look at 16-year-old you and you go, God, I was such an idiot. And when you're 22, you look at 18-year-old self and go, God, I was such an idiot. When you're 25, you look at 22-year-old you and go, God, I was such an idiot. And when you're 30, you look at 25-year-old you and it goes, like, I can't even believe I was that stupid. Like, the exponential increase in how stupid you think younger self was. 23-year-old buying a car after car after car instead of saving up for a house. I mean, same. Like, I wasted so much money on, I mean, not buying cars, but just stuff and things and parts for one car. And, like, if I had just not done that, your internet's back. Oh, wait. Seatbelts, everyone. Thank God. Veo showed up and the parachutes didn't fail. Like, maybe the curse has worn off. I need an Audi and a Beamer and an S60. I need, no, want, fine. And honestly, like, there's a very limited time frame in anyone's life where you can, just buy a car that's just fun and be able to have just fun with it. And that time frame is from, like, 23, 24 until about 30, 31, and then it doesn't come back again until you're in your 60s. So I don't feel like it's a total waste, but, like, I mean, kids or not, at some point you have to, like, I just need a car to get me to work, and I need to work on my career so that I can make sure that, when it comes time to retire, I'm not homeless. And therefore, like, the money for dumb cars is eaten up by that. In a Peugeot 580, not super sporty, but cozy executive car. I don't know if those are available. I don't think we can buy a Peugeot here in the States, fortunately. Let's see, at 35, the 15-year-old see you as a senile old fart. And they're not wrong. But they're also pretty dumb. Sorry. I'm going to stop bad-mouthing the youth. Hey, alright. Contract complete. Ding. What's next? Available. First advanced biological suborbital. It's 200. Yeah, we're going to have to fly that on the big boy. Low space film return. That has to be on the big boy. Altitude sounding rocket intermediate. Launch rocket 75 units of payload to 80 kilometers. We could do that. 75 units to 140. That might be pushing it, perhaps. Let's see if we can do this one. We'll edit the bio that we're building now. We're at 35 and we barely hit 100. Honestly, is it worth it to us more to get the rep bonus or to get the science from flying that bio container again? Yeah, that's probably out of range for what we need it to do. So really, all we can do just to pass the time right now are these things. We did not talk about that car. We all miss and love our past lives. Yeah. Pay 19K. Sight unseen for a car that turns out to have a major drivetrain failure. Yeah, that one might be worth a few swift kicks in the pants for. This place I ordered parts from on June would ship your heckin' order already, dude. Right? Oh man, yeah, that would be. That's rough. I mean, forward your address or something. Oh, Veos, what was the Mitsubishi? Was it an Eclipse? It's probably an Eclipse, but I secretly hope it was oh man. Oh, I can't think of the name of it now, but it was basically the Eclipse drivetrain on a four-door sedan. Yeah, all in like all-wheel drive, manual gearbox, four-cylinder turbo, like all the good bits. A Galant VR4. Yes, that's what I'm thinking of. I'm secretly hoping it was a Galant VR4. All right, we'll take one of these and we'll modify the non-bio sample 1 to carry 75 units. All right, we'll edit this sounder 1, the one that's 8% complete. Yeah, say when I was in tech school, there was a guy in school. I didn't know him, never talked to him, but he had a Galant VR4 that was just awesome. He even had like the luggage rack on the roof just to like screw with people. Doom boom ba-doo doo. Should probably turn the music down, but here we are. Diameter, let's tuck you in. 400 SM2 tank UI. Sounding payload, we gotta have 75. That's 47. Up, up. Oh, buddy. It's now like a full-size rocket. Think 75.1. Tank UI, close that off. I know, Mitsubishi used to be so cool. Evo Eclipse at 3000 G. I know. Let's not talk about how far Mitsu has fallen, because, and honestly, like, the 3000 GT was so gorgeous. Like, that was a beautiful machine, but I don't know. Front wheel drive V6, naturally aspirated only. Like, it could have been so awesome if it was all wheel drive. KSP1 is hotkeys for mute all and mute music. Keypad 1 and 2. What? No, it does not. You keep telling me these things, and I don't think it works. Because I can hit keypad 1 and 2 and nothing happens. 3000 GT. It did it, but the 3000 GT VR4 was just four-wheel steering. It wasn't all-wheel drive. Oh, KSP2 you meant. Gotcha. Well. Oh, I hit save and just saved over it. Dang it. Sounder 1 payload. Save, and that takes it down to 0%. That'll be fun to figure out which one's which. Save edits. So hey, it changed the name. Good for you. It'll be done soonish. It's still 1951. We got a good amount done. We actually finished out the first year. 3-liter G76 twin turbocharged V6. Wait, what? No. Not here. Nuh-uh. You gotta show me that was available for here in the States, because I have only ever seen front-wheel drive but four-wheel steering with the VR4 badge, and never a twin turbo. I've never seen a factory twin turbo 3000 GT. Now I'm going to have to read up on that. So I thought, man, what was it? It was called something different in Japan, right? Like it was called the GTO, which for obvious reasons they couldn't sell under that nameplate here. Oh yeah, we can drop in a, hey, hold on a second. You didn't, oh yeah. We need to get that researching. And it looks like, yeah, if we don't give them more things to learn about soon, they're not going to have anything left to learn about. I guess I don't need to dump in a bunch of researchers. Early science tech will complete soon. That's excellent. You can probably start flying sounding rockets with other things on them. Well, we gotta do this payload one first, which, man, that will still complete before any of the OSOCs do. Yeah, it's 42%. That won't be ready until March. Not a big deal. Let's finish out. Now we're into 1952. Okay, hold on. Dang it. I missed a bunch of chat. 300 GT SL and Stealth RT include electronically controlled suspension, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Permanent four-wheel drive, four-wheel steering, limited slip diff. Dude, seriously? McDonald's Quarter Pounder is just a regular hamburger with extra TLC. Huh. Interesting. ABS, climate control, turbocharged models, further added options, permanent four-wheel drive, four-wheel steering, limited slip diff, active aero, Z-rated 17 tires. Huh. It's all the North American market stuff. Dude, interesting. Okay, I have been misinformed. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, hey, nope. Sounder 1 payload is ready to go. Let's go ahead and roll this out and get this met, because then we can start launching our big boys. Yeah, we'll do another nighttime launch. No big deal here. God, does Mitsubishi? Oh, Mitsubishi started remaking the Mirage, right? Recently, the super tiny thing. That unfortunately, but yeah, they don't have anything worthwhile to swap into it. But yeah, kind of sucks how far they have fallen from being just so incredibly awesome. All right, altitude of 80 kilometers. That's all we got to do. 07 Eclipse 3.8-liter V6. Nice. 300 plus to the ground. Maroon in color, 22-inch rims. Dude, wow. That'd be what, a Gen 3? A kind of bubbly alien-looking one? Oh, I'm scared to ask what happened to it. I hope it wasn't a wreck. All right, let's get this launch underway. But man, what a fun car to have. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Stage it. Oh no, we got a lot of wobble. All right, all we got to do is get to 80 kilometers. That's all we got to do. 80 kilometers. You can do it, little guy. Keep forgetting you live in a country where having a car isn't needed for daily life. Oh, turned into a U-boat. Ouch. That's extra ouch. I mean, did it just happen to be in the wrong place when the waters came? Pronouns became was were. Ouch. Yeah, wow, that sounding payload is forking heavy. Should have pulled the parachute off it too. I don't know if we're gonna hit 80 kilometers. Holy hell, man. Alright, let's let this get a little higher in the atmosphere before we light the SRBs. Yeah, because we're halfway there. Alright, 32, hit it. That was the kick in the ass we needed. Going all the way up to 106. Driving the S60 for so many years is kind of hilarious, having such a slow car in the element. But man, that K20 series is, I mean, you're just one scrapped diesel truck away from having that thing at 1,000 horsepower. Street flooded waters of the hood. Oh man, ouch. Oh god, it was still so new. Oh, so it's a K24. You know, same thing applies. Take the bus. Cozy, free Wi-Fi, even got wood-covered flooring. Dude. Dude. Okay, hey, we don't really need to watch this thing hit the ground. I guess it does save us like $100, right? And yeah, we're not gonna get any worthwhile data from any of it. So I guess we're just gonna pop it. God, it's such a waste of money though. It's the IV tech, not the proper. I mean, still, if you really if you don't need it to last more than a year, it's $7 grand left to pay it off. Insurance paid for 14. Oh, so you owed 7, insurance cut you a check for 14, so you walked away with it like with no car but an extra $7 grand in your pocket. I honestly, like, when you love a car, there's no amount of money that makes you just go, you know, this is an acceptable loss. So like that sucks, but I don't know. At least they didn't completely screw you on it. Yeah, we're just gonna pop it. Range safety, plop. And then back to the Space Center. Ding. All right. So another bio will be done. We'll probably just launch that for the sake of getting money. This will be done in March, and it's got the film camera on it, so maybe we take the contract for low space film return. Ah, yeah, this is the one where we have to angle it and do silly stuff. Man, that was one of the rare times I cried. Dude, I'm right there with you. That's a cry-worthy moment for sure. Alright, we got to get to 100 kilometers. We have to go 200 downrange. I think that should be pretty easy to do considering the ridiculous thing that we built. So we'll take that and try to get this next launch underway. Launch Complex 2. We'll have a rocket ready for us very soon. Ding! Oh, I should have added the extra science bits to it. I have a feeling this thing's going to fail. Like a lot. Brand new engine. We got no data on it, but you know what? Let's give it a shot. Cover flight and proceed. I was saying, quite honestly, I would judge rather harshly the human that doesn't tear up on the loss of a favored vehicle due to something like a flood. Like that's just that. Ouch, man. All right, let's fix our staging. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, okay. SAS is on. Throttle is set to full. Let's give this a quick save, because I'm probably going to screw this up. All right, 100 kilometers. That's all we got to get to is 100 kilometers and 200 downrange. That's going to be the hard part. So let's try this. Ignition. Boom. Clamps off. We're going. And I'm just going to pitch it north to the best of my wanton ability. That 200 downrange is going to be a thing. Deserve to go redlining 4th gear, sending piston number 5 on an impromptu Mercury Redstone trajectory. Alright, let's get this in here. Good. We got gobs of control, another 40 seconds left on this burn. Hopefully, Operation Plum Bob Budget Edition. Alright, we'll just lock it in right here and hope for the best, I suppose. And that engine flames out, and we're still in thick enough atmosphere. It might tumble a little bit, but I'm hoping that the fins will help correct for some of that. We're going to hit 50. And yeah, we still got another kilometer per second to go, so we can kind of lean into this a little bit more. 75, yeah, looking good. Push it down. Oh yeah, alright. There's us blowing past that 100-kilometer altitude requirement. Holy hell, we might not even need the second stage to fulfill this contract. There's engine flame out. Let's arm the camera. Planetary photography, it considers it shrouded, that's fine. Yeah, man, wow, Jesus. I want to know how far downrange we actually end up on this. All right, somewhere around 90 kilometers, we'll pop the fairing and get the second stage underway. The fastest man-made moving object's a damn sewer cover. And it was an accident. Katunk. All right, fairings deployed. We'll just combine staging into that, and let's move this engine up one. And in 3, 2, 1, pop them. Pop them. Stage it. Oh, God. Looks like one of our ullage motors failed. Oh, this will be fun. I mean, it's still helping. Can't see Florida anymore. Can't see much of it. Oh, there's some dirt. Alright, we just had to cross that 140 mark. Whee! The camera is cameraing. Which one were you? Yep. One of our set motors. Decided not to set motor. Failed to ignite. Including DV calcs? No. Good. Good for you. And good luck with getting a clear photo of this. You know. High enough shutter speed, it doesn't matter. Also couldn't dig. Wait. The previous message. Oh, wait. Dang it. I'm sorry. I'm missing a lot of them today. Y'all are just very talkative, and I love it. Somewhere in a furry universe, there's a space program with a Fido named Fido. Now I bring this wonderful bad luck to everyone I meet in life. Consider it a free lifetime training. Oh, Veos. Hey, all the bad things that happened today started before you got here. And actually, since you've been here, we haven't had a single engine failure. Alright, let's go ahead and ditch the stage and arm the parachute. So I'd say, honestly, I think I've absorbed enough of the Veos bad luck that I can start distributing it to others. Still love the gorilla suit that was once snuck into a space station. It's character building. Yeah, it builds character. That's what Calvin's dad taught me. I mean, there was the ullage motor. Okay. If that's... You know what, I'll take it. I was wrong. I did just have an ullage motor failure, but we have wickedly blown past all of our goals for this mission. The only thing left is to recover this dumb thing. But holy hell, this thing got going. Yeah, return home safely being the only thing we have yet to do. How fast are we going? 3 kilometers per second. Oh, buddy. You see Scott's recent video about MLI? I did. It's not actually tinfoil, and I'm a little sad about that. It was an ullage motor, and there's just firehouse disguised as an engine. Pretty sure this thing landed somewhere in India. Well, we went north, so I think, yeah, it looks like we made it to Canada. I mean, hopefully. Oh, not looking good. We did too good. The spinning is certainly helping. Oh, wow. No way. No way did that thing just survive. Nuh-uh. Dude, yes! One hell of a toss. I'm happy with it. What's peak G? Yeah, let's find out. Most G-force, 31.9. God, do we think that happened just now when I was watching the heat bars? Or did that happen on acceleration? Yeah, crunch. That is some very robust film, Mr. Kodak. Yeah, it peaked the meter. Nice. Was it going too fast? It slowed down that fast. You know, broad surface area, not much mass. Went from 4 kilometers per second to 700 in like 4 seconds. Yeah, geez, that's a crunch. Good thing there's, you know, no puppers on this thing. Boom, thump, parachutes. Accelerated faster, landing in water from 500 meters up. Near instant stop. Yeah, I'd say it slowed down mighty quick, and that spin probably helped save us a lot of that heat loading, because it just kept moving it across to other things, so hey, I'll take it. And that's another contract complete in the books. Not bad, not bad. There's a dog there, it'd be a hot dog meat from launch. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that what's supposedly in the advanced biological samples that we are definitely going to be launching on this thing later? I mean, It seems mean, but that's why they call it a biological sample and not, you know, flying kennel. Spinning pretty fast. Yeah, you know, it'll be fine. Super rigid structure in there. They definitely knew how to build them back then. I mean, if it's Chihuahua instead of... Alright, park, stop the spin, recover, normal recovery, yes! Cockroaches can take 30 Gs easy. Alright, we'll just assume then that all biological samples are just cockroaches, and they deserve it anyway. Yes. I'll take it. I really want to know how far downrange we went with that. Man, that was some pretty decent pay dirt on that planetary photography. Sweet. Ting. Ding. Alright, what's next? The hamsters from 1.1.3 were very stressful. First, advanced bio suborbital experiment. Okay. Advanced biological experiment. This one has to be on Big Boy. Launch a rocket with an advanced bio capsule and 200 units of sounding rocket payload on a suborbital trajectory. So we got to hit 140. We have to have an altitude above 140 kilometers. We have to have a surface speed greater than 2,000 meters per second while above 140. That one's going to be interesting. I think we'll have to test for that one. What else do we have on our required list is downrange. That one we're kind of... Oh, that's our capstone. That's the capstone. Interesting. So we could clear a program if we could finish that one out. And then that one. So, okay. I think we will be looking into this advanced bio, but I want to do some testing on it first. We don't have to go downrange a certain percentage, do we? No. But is that hitting... man, 140 kilometers and going faster than 200 meters per second. But we don't have to recover any... We don't have to recover anything, do we? No, and then recover that sample. We do have to recover something. All right, let's go and edit OSOC. Yeah, cockroach is damn near unkillable. Yep. And they die because they can't eat. Right? It's... That's nightmare fuel, man. If you discuss it too much, it's just plain old nightmare fuel. All right. Drop that to the side, and then we'll grab you and plop you to the side. You're the bottom component. We don't need you anymore. Science advanced biological capsule. Oh man, we could... Yeah. Super cute, right? Well, at least make some attempt to make things look like attached. It's so teeny. I know, it's a teeny tiny in this big frame that we built for housing cameras. And you know what, we'll just go ahead and slap one of these on here. Because why the hell not? Let's make sure they're both turned on. There we go. It's definitely... we can neither confirm nor deny the existence of possibly chihuahuas. Amidst our very well framed, we don't have to buy new fairings. Space program, OSOC. Advanced Bio 1. Maybe we only need 1A. Advan. I will learn to spell one of these days. Save and simulate. Alright, let's see if this is doable just on a... We'll go up, we'll pitch down about 15 degrees to get some vertical speed. I mean, horizontal speed. We'll have plenty of vertical speed. We'll probably have time to run this test, and then I'm going to have to shut the stream down. Because I'm just about out of time. Oh, buddy, let's fix your staging. Y'all can go up here, and y'all can go here. SAS is armed, throttle is set to full. How about we light the engine before we let the clamps go? That would be beneficial to someone, I'm certain. Alright. And ignition. Clamps. Clamps. Clamps, clamps. Check your staging. Yeah, should probably do just that. Alright, let's start leaning into it. Oh, I forgot the sounding payload. You dummy. Vert tab. Give him the clamps. Clamps, clamps. One of my very favorite characters. I forgot the sounding payload. How much sounding payload do I need? 200? Oh, doop, doop, doop. I did not accept the contract because I'm just that stupid. Was it 200? I think it was 200. Or am I just making up numbers because I think I remember something I actually don't? I want to say it was 200. Alright. Bottom diameter, let's take you all the way out, and then we'll clink this down to 1. We'll go 200 point. Yeah, 200.2. It looks like that's the best we're going to get out of it. So this release of LCnP is functionally the same as beta in terms of how missions and payouts work. Probably. I'll say it's a pretty well functioned out beta, to be very honest. Like, things just kind of work. I mean, they work pretty well. So like, I would say it's, I don't know, definitely worthwhile. And if you're already playing RO, there's no reason why you shouldn't be playing LCnP, in my opinion. This is obviously like, this is the direction it's going to go. This is where it is and where we're at and what we're doing. So like, you know, get to it then, right? Alright. Save. I will have missed much by never playing classic RP1. No. I don't think you will have, oh no, cancel. Why you didn't save the name I gave you? All misspelled and everything? Save. No, I don't think you will have missed much. I mean, some of the learning curve, but honestly, I think it's a little easier to jump into career mode instead of just like playing in sandbox and trying to figure everything out that way. I don't think you will have missed much at all, and I think this is definitely a worthwhile way to play. It is a little more administratively, logistically difficult, and there's more things you have to pay attention to and keep track of, but yeah, now I'm kind of torn on that. I think maybe having a good amount of experience in Legacy RP1 would definitely benefit. But I don't know, like the strategies you develop to do things within a time frame in the old version basically have no bearing on how things work in the new version. So it's not really going to give you very much hands-on experience other than with like tech tree progression. All right, let's get this test underway because I got 8 minutes till I got to shut it down. So ignition, clamps, and go, 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 you weirdly atomic age styled rocket. Alright, let's get this pitch. We'll take the benefit of the Earth's rotation this time, because speed is a variable oh, I didn't take the contract, so I can't even check to see much of anything, really. Alright. Lean it in, lean it in. We hit more than double our altitude target, and I think we are definitely moving fast enough. But we just gotta, you know, fly it and see, I guess. I wonder if deceleration would count. Like if you're below 2,000 meters per second when you cross above 140 kilometers, but then you surpass it on the way down because you went way too high. Yeah, I'm a dummy. Fair. Pretty dumb. Alright, we'll just let the apogee build. Another kilometer per second left to burn on this engine. Get straight in that prograde vector and hold it there, please. No more wiggling when engine flames out. Foop, there we go. Yeah, we're going to hit 207 kilometers altitude. We just need to make sure we're going to go fast enough. So we got 58 seconds of runtime. Oh, don't you start pitching over now, buddy boy. Use them fins. Stay oriented. Stay focused. We must stay focused. All right. Fairings. Second stage engine is bad. No, second stage engine just isn't ullaged. I do want it in its own stage, so we can do this separately like that. There's no way of knowing if it's bad. We haven't tried to light it yet. Okay. Not dumb. Thinking differently. That's autistic. Oh, yeah. All right. In 3, 2, 1. Boom. Solid light. Boom, boom. Sweet. We're above 2 kilometers per second. We're above 140 kilometers altitude. Sweet. So if everything goes, this might work, except for our biological sample. All right, I'm gonna call that the test. Well, no, we'll let the engine flame out. We'll just let it look pretty because, yeah, I'm pretty well on and out of time. So that's gonna have to do it for me this week, everybody. I'll let the engine flame out before I talk too much about doing the outro and all this other nice stuff. But let's see who's out there. Oh, N9 streaming. That's where we're going. We'll go pay a visit to N9, even though he's just chatting. I think we could all go say, hey, what's up to that guy? He's a good guy. So, all right. A little in the air right now if there'll be a stream next week. I'll let you know on the Discord. Next week being a holiday weekend for us here in the States. Also, Kiddo's birthday. And what will be like the 5th birthday of the Mark 6 Shuriken from 1.1.3 save. So, there's that. But I'll keep you all posted on that one. I actually hope to start just uploading the raw footage from these onto YouTube, so if that's of benefit to anyone, let me know. And maybe I'll actually get on it. God, this one's going to be an embarrassing upload, but there you go. So she starts kindergarten this year? True that. In the fall. Yep. Starting kindergarten this year. God, it's awesome, but it's also very difficult for me. Very difficult indeed. All right. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna roll just the F the outro. We're just gonna go jump straight into rating N9. So, built a pterodactyl out of Play-Doh on your first day in kindergarten. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Man, you're a smart and creative kid. I'll be lucky if mine doesn't shit her pants. Anyway. Y'all are awesome, and I hope this save file can run for a good long while. I am having a lot of fun with it. No expectation of hitting historical milestones, but we'll see what we can do. All right, y'all. That's going to do it for me, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out. Really, I really appreciate it. Y'all are pretty dang awesome. And so hopefully I will see you all next week, but if not, check the Discord for updates. I will, of course, be extraordinarily late posting any and all info there, but that's where to find it. So, right. That's going to do it for me. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, see you later.
Jeepers, Cosmonaut Crash! What is up, my dude? Hello! Welcome, we're just jamming. We're jamming and making a game board. How goes the new career? Ooh, you doing a new career? Yeah, I started a new save in the release of RP1 2.0.